Alright, but I have to close this now. Bye bye, chat. Bye bye. Alright. So what do we open? We're playing black, and he practiced with some wannabe GM Budapest. He practiced against my Budapest, what is it called? Budapest Gambit. So the question is, do I still play it and just assume he's gonna make a mistake? Or do I play something I never played before, which is Queen's Gambit Declined? I bet he's played versus Queen's Gambit Declined more than me. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I should probably play Budapest Gambit. Although I feel like it's really bad if the opponent has gotten coaching on it, what to do against it, because white should be ahead, assuming people play correctly. I'm gonna freestyle it, I think. I'm gonna freestyle it. It's fun to play something you never played before either. E4, E. D4, D5. Wait, I don't even know which pawn did you use. I think it was this pawn. I'm pretty sure. E4. Fuck, how do I know if I'm late? Oh, okay. Alright, do we play it or not? I have to make a decision. I'm not so scared. Fuck it. Let's see what he got. Big mistake, I think. Now I understand why the computer wants this one, so that you can move the queen. Now you can move the queen down. I understand it now. Yeah. And I made him waste a move, kinda, right? Or pretty sure. Alright. And I want to use this one, I think. I mean, you take with this, you don't take with this. Right? Or do you? Take with this, you protect this one, but you can protect that with the queen. Yeah. Mistakes were made, I think. But I'm not sure how exactly. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. Uh-huh. 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 Alright. Looks good. Now, am I behind or am I ahead? In this specific position, I feel like I am slightly behind, but not really. What do you want to do? You want to do this? Why? Oh, you just want to prevent the horse from going there. Oh, you want to prevent this from happening. I don't care about that. Alright, retry that. Play that. You could do this. What do we do? It takes. Alright. Alright. Okay. Question is, I want to move one of these towers, but I don't know which one. Because I move, he might have some. This he can't do. He can do that, but it's not very good. Let's just do this. That's bad. Alright. Yeah, I don't know who's ahead in this situation. Buy trade. Trading is bad. Trading is bad, but so is... Yeah, I don't know what to play in this situation. know. I don't know what to play. This is bad because of this, right? What is good? What is good? And I can't prevent that either because of this. I don't know what to play. That was my original plan. Is it bad? I don't think so. I think it's fine. And then what? You move this one here, right? What do? I break it. I break it. Oh, fuck me with a stick. Cunt. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! I knew it. Played too fast. Not good, nicht gut. Fuck, I saw that too late. Alright, I cannot take this, right? Take. No. I have to move this to get a small trade. A small trade. Alright. We have to just cut our losses. Not good, not tasty. But what can we do? This is looking real bad. real bad. Oh, didn't take. Does he want to trade with me? Should I trade? If I don't trade... If I don't trade, I'm in trouble. If I don't trade, I am in trouble. We are in trouble regardless here. Yeah, he wants to trade. How do we win this? We need to draw this, right? We don't win this. No, we don't win this. So, does it matter? It kinda does matter. What? Am I getting baited? I shouldn't have done that. I should have moved my king. I had to play faster here. Alright, what do you do? shit. Fuck. Did I fucking fuck it up, or was it inevitable? Fucking shit. Was it inevitable? I lost. I lost. Alright. Oh my god, I fucking blundered. A fucking rook. Unlucky. Unlucky. Well, shit. We got unlucky, dude. Fuck, man. Fuck. I feel like my position was fucking trash. Fucking Budapest Gambit. Alright. I guess they want an interview. I'm not a robot. I wish I was a robot though. Should have taken the lessons. I mean, this match didn't matter because we're both through from the groups, right? It literally did not matter. Right? I regret going with the Budapest Gambit though, but that's fine. it does matter. Placement in tree. It doesn't matter because you're gonna have to beat any opponent if you're gonna win the whole thing, right? So yeah. Join audio. Hello? Oh, I have to turn on my camera. Alright. Alright. Do I have sound? Wait. Can you join the audio? Oh.
It's trash talking. I need someone to do it.
Hello?
Hey, Forsen.
Hey, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Good shit. GG.
GG. That was it. Was it not a draw in the end if you didn't blunder?
Well, let's ask the professionals.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, you were winning the whole time.
I'm pretty sure that it was unavoidable at one point.
Yeah, in the end, when you gave up the pawn, you couldn't have saved it. But
No, I mean before that. I think before that, as soon as your turret got down on that side of the map and my king couldn't pass, I think that's where the winning situation
occurred. 5 or 6 moves earlier, you would have won it a while ago.
It took me a while to realize that it didn't.
That was the key plan right there.
Yeah.
All right, you guys should receive a pop-up shortly to join the breakout room as usual. Just join it and you'll be in with the hosts.
You're not gonna permaban on me, are you, Forsen?
You're already permaban. Alright.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hi. Hey.
Welcome.
We're still at break right now, but we'll be live shortly.
Right.
Alright.
Gonna get everybody framed up.
You sound upset, but did you doubt me, Forsen? You told me.
I doubted that you wouldn't make a mistake before I did a mistake, but yeah, I guess you did not make a mistake. That practice really paid off, huh? Versus I was doubting if I should go for this or not, if I should test what you learned, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we're all set, so we're going to go live.
Right.
And here comes your countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
And we are back. We're joined by Nymn and Forsen, who just had a very close match at the start until we saw a small mistake from Forsen where he trapped his own rook, and Nymn did end up seeing the tactic and played very well afterwards. Nymn, what were your expectations when you saw Forsen go for this opening? Had you been prepared?
Yes, I spent like the whole day today and a bit of yesterday just practicing this one opening. It was very likely that we was going to go for it, but What I arrived at, the conclusions I arrived at, is that even if he does go for it, it can be very quickly can get very nasty for me because I know he's been playing that opening like for a long time, and I only really learned how to play against it the past 2 days. So I knew that if I mess up at any point, I will be in big trouble. So.
Right. So, Forsen, did you choose to go for the Budapest because you thought it was a trickier line?
No, actually not. My chat was spamming me today when he was getting coached by someone, like specifically towards this opening, and I thought that this opening is bad for black if white plays perfectly. If he plays with bishop instead of knight as a starter, they should come out ahead, assuming they play perfectly. But I also wanted to test him, so I was like hesitant at what I should do in the start against d4, if I should go for some other thing that I've never played really, or if I should test just how well he can play this from white side. And I was betting on him making a mistake before I made a mistake, and in that way I could make or come out ahead, but he didn't. I made a mistake first.
Right, and I noticed that one of the problems was that you were starting to get low on time. And when you made the move rook c6, what do you think happened to miss that your rook was getting trapped?
When I made the move, I mean the problem started one turn before that. I think I don't know what I should have done a turn before that. So I ended up moving my rook so that I could stack it later on. But then I figured, hey, why not attack this c4 pawn, since I already have another attacker on it, and it will also threaten the queen. But I'm not sure why I didn't see the trap coming. I expected him to push the pawn or something, but I didn't expect to get trapped. I trapped myself, yeah, right. I trapped myself with b6, right. And it was a preemptive move, so he couldn't push the c-pawn forward so that my horse would be useless, you know. So I pushed it myself so that I would have a pawn to attack it if it did, but I didn't see the trap myself. I saw it as soon as it happened, and I saw, oh shit, I'm trapped if he moves his bishop now. So it wasn't like, oh shit, I trapped myself. It was more like, oh fuck, I trapped myself before he played, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mistake.
And Hikaru, you had some questions about Nym's endgame. Do you want to comment on any of those?
Well, I was just going to add one thing first. And so this position when you brought the rook forward, if we go back a couple of moves, it's pretty advanced. But if you don't bring the rook forward, what you could have done right here is push your pawn to the dark square in front of the white pawn. This pawn pushes c5. And basically what you can do is you can then push your pawn next to it up one square, and all your pawns are on dark squares. So the white bishop can never attack any of your pawns because they're on the opposite color. And if you'd done that, then your bishop is actually attacking his pawn on the light square long term. And you are actually a little bit better if you do this, because your bishop attacks his pawns, but his bishop doesn't attack any of yours because they're on the other color. So if you'd done this, it would have actually been a little bit better.
This is for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should have pushed this pawn.
I don't need to take notes, man. I won.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so if you push the pawn to this dark square, and then you push the pawn right next to it up to b6, and you put all your pawns on these dark squares, the white bishop can never attack any of
okay. Because he's
of
kind of
the black
trapped.
pawns. Now, yeah, I mean, it's pretty advanced, but it's just your pawns are on the other color, and then you can actually, your bishop is better than his bishop, so it would have been better for you.
All right, I see what I should.
Yeah, we were right at some point in the game where it was pretty equal, and I feel like we were both considering ways to attack. I was thinking about a way to get at you, and then I was like, wait, he's gonna be thinking about the same thing. So I just started thinking about how to defend myself instead.
And
yeah.
in that endgame, so you did a really good job at simplifying and trading your pieces. We thought that was very impressive.
Yeah, why did you offer up your queen, Forsen?
I offered up my queen because the situation was I would have lost a pawn if I didn't, basically, because my bishop was out of position, and if you would have started the pawn trade, then then I would have lost a pawn, I think, yeah, because I would have to move
Yeah,
my
that was
bishop.
actually accurate. We were looking at how Queen F7 was the best move there, but it might be counterintuitive because you don't want to trade after
Yeah.
you've lost material. But that was a very good find. Otherwise, you would have been lost earlier.
Well, actually, Nim, you missed pawn takes pawn right away without making the check with the queen. You could have played pawn takes pawn, and the bishop is under attack, so black actually can't take back the pawn.
Yeah.
Because then you have
Yeah.
queen takes bishop.
I think, yeah, I remember why I did this move. I knew that it wasn't a great move, and I should have seen that one instead. And if I saw that one, I would have done it. I remember that for once I was excited not to be lowest on time,
Okay,
and
don't
I kind of wanted
smash
to keep that. And I figured checking someone is usually kind of a good way to buy even more time.
Right.
And then in the endgame position, so I'm pulling it up on Zoom if you want to see the particular moment I'm talking about. So it seemed like it took a while to find the idea of bringing the rook on the open file. But once you did, then your plan was coming to fruition. Can you tell us how you were able to find that idea?
I don't. This was a really pressure situation, and I think I knew that as long as my pieces were standing like this, he could not. I couldn't blunder or lose any of my pieces. So I knew that at the very least, I was safe. So I'm pretty sure I was just kind of buying myself time, looking at the board and trying to figure it out. And I guess eventually I realized that my rook actually served no purpose standing there. And then that's when I started, he was being really annoying. He played it very smart, the way he kept on like walking into my pawns on that side.
Yeah, Forsen put up a good fight trying to hold on to his pawns for as long as possible with his bishop there.
Yeah.
Well, I know you guys have a fun rivalry. Forsen, it must have been a little bit of a difficult loss, but do you have any parting words for Nymn?
I mean, it wasn't like that important. Like we're both through in the group, right? So I mean, it wasn't that important. It's better to build up his confidence so that he's overconfident the next time if we were to meet in the
That sounds like
Champions bracket. But I learned a good thing, and that's the fact that the Budapest Gambit is actually pretty trash. If the white knows exactly what they're doing.
It's a good opening. I just played perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So if you study your opponent, because I came to this conclusion myself, I actually did this before earlier on in my stream, and I did the best moves for the computer and from both sides. And it turned out that the Budapest Gambit is actually not very good if white knows what they're doing. It's especially, like, it's so simple. It's basically just the bishop you have to remember in the start to move that out instead of moving out your knight.
Will you be joining?
That's where most people go wrong, and that's why I felt so confident with this, because people play that and then they move the pawn instead to protect from fork. I don't know. I don't think it's good, but this is good, I think.
I think Hikaru is dying to say something here.
No, I mean, all I was going to say is actually when white brings the bishop out right away, you can actually be aggressive and push your pawn from g7 to g5. I don't know if we have the board, but you can actually play a different plan as well, and it gets very, very complicated. I don't know if we have the board. But you can also push the pawn from g7 to g5 to attack the bishop. And then after bishop to g3, you can play bishop to g7 with knight to c6.
Yeah, I actually did
But
that in my simulation. I did that, but it turned out like it was okay. But every other move was just better on paper. This is if Nymn makes a mistake, I guess, and moves it. Badly.
Yeah. No, it's
I
a tough
might
opening.
have throughout the day when I practiced. I mostly practiced you not playing that pawn move, and then I saw one YouTube video where they did it, and then that was a whole other big thing. I was like, oh, I don't have time to learn this. So
okay.
I might have actually lost if you did that.
All right. Well.
I probably wouldn't have played.
Well played. It was you played it very good. We both played very fast.
Thank you.
I could tell that you had a good teacher or some good studying done.
Yeah, shout out to Anna Krambling who helped me.
Well, thank you so much, Forsen Nymn, for being here. Good luck to both of you moving on to the championship division.
See you in the finals,
regardless of the
Forsen.
result.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right, take care, you two.
Thank you.
Up next,
All right. Very good. Not very good, but shit. Well, We went for it, even though I concluded that black is in a pretty bad position before when we did the simulation. I was relying on him making a mistake, but he didn't. He played well. Credit is due where credit is due. But alright. I think I should give up on this. Being a one-trick pony when people study you is kinda... You have to learn a little bit more builds, I think. I think you should learn some more builds. I'm weak versus D4 for sure. Weak versus D4. But yeah, Mice and Ice, Carl Jensen is cool. KFC Manager, Pat Slays, Seaman, Sim Yum Mig, and Soft Burger. Thank you, boys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna peace here. Hello, BB. Yeah, we're gonna go now. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the subs, 3 subs, donuts, gifted subs, and of course the Bitcoins. I'll catch you on the next episode, which is tomorrow. Alright. Wait, when is my next match? I don't even know. When does the championship bracket start? I think it's quite a while, like 15th or 16th or something. So we should be good. Either way. Later, boys. Bye-bye.